Leute und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Los Judgment. Jawohl, wir sollen hier weitermachen. Ich kann
I'll
immer
be
noch...
holding down the fort here. You watch after Saori-san, please.
Ja, okay. Wir reden noch mal ganz kurz mit denen, damit das hier abgehakt ist, weil
Don't think you
haben wir
can
ja schon gemacht.
strong-arm Ahara into confessing. The guy's a tough nut to crack.
Jo, alles klar. So, und wir sollen ja jetzt zu der Verhörung von Ehara. Ja, schauen wir mal, was der uns da so zu sagen hat, ne? Also, fahren wir mal runter, nehmen wir mal ein Taxi. So, Taxi. Moment, erstmal Müll einsammeln. Jawohl. So, eine Boxerei habe ich jetzt gerade gar keinen Bock drauf. Wo haben wir denn hier den nächsten Taxifahrer? Da hinten wahrscheinlich. Ja, komm, Saori. Lass uns mal dahin wackeln. Ist das ein Taxi da vorne? Ja, ne? Oder? Jawohl, da haben wir ein Taxi. Und hier haben wir noch irgendwas rumliegen. Das nehmen wir auch noch mit. Zack, einen mysteriösen Stein. Sehr gut. So, dann... Und rein da. Oh, 410 Yen nur noch. Geil, das ist günstiger. Wie nice ist das denn? Ja, dann schauen wir mal. Untersuchungsgefängnis von Tokio. Auf hin. Fahren wir los.
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ahara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
Okay. Angeklagter wegen Belästigung. Akira Ayara.
No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Genda and Saori-san. But today, I'm in Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Care to tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba. You blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ahara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ahara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san?
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
Okay. Ich bin sicher, dass Ehara schuldig ist. Bei dem Mord an Mikoshiba hat er zweifellos die Finger im Spiel. Ich muss seine Aufmerksamkeit fesseln und ihn festhalten. Er soll verstehen, dass ich mehr weiß als die Polizei. Okay, ich muss ein Beweisstück zeigen, das die Polizei nicht hat. Was nehmen wir? Wir könnten das direkt nehmen. Ja, komm, wir zeigen ihm das.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days. Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her, said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest. The administrators, the lawyers. It felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved. It's nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a flawed and broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
And it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
Okay, wir sind irgendwie keinen Schritt weitergekommen, aber wir wissen, dass der auf jeden Fall da, der Drahtzieher am Start ist.
The way that interview went, Ihara's definitely guilty.
Ja, das tun
But
wir
if
alle.
we can't connect him to the murderers, we're left with no leads to follow.
Yeah. Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked. What could possibly link Ihara to those men? Damn it! And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ijincho. I need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
Gut, es ist ja nicht leichter geworden, würde ich sagen, ne? Kehre zum Detektivbüro Yagami zurück. Da sind wir hier. Wollen wir da hinlatschen. Verdammt! Okay. Ja doch, ein Stück weiter sind wir auf jeden Fall gekommen, ne? Also Ihara ist auf jeden Fall der Drahtzieher, da führt gar kein Weg dran vorbei. Mal gucken, ob wir diese anderen Typen da ausfindig machen können. Schauen wir mal. So, erstmal rein ins Büro.
Kaito-san, I'm back. Kaito-san?
Hey, did you see that email from Tsukumo?
Huh?
It wasn't that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage. Mikoshiba's murder ended up on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
Okay.
You gotta forgive me. I'll do anything you want. I didn't know he'd do it. I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't know he'd kill himself. I really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow.
Der hinkt.
I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it. Stop it.
Alter. Alles klar. WTF. Ah, der hängt. Moment mal. Ja, moin. Jetzt zieht doch noch den Helm aus. Das ist Ehara selber.
Ehara.
Ehara has an alibi for this, doesn't he? They already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Mikoshiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this? One way or another, either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true. But there's something I just can't shake. If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
I need to have another chat with Ehara. Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
Alles klar, Alter, was er für einen Blick drauf hat, ne? Ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, in dem Video, was von der Bahn da ist, Trending Video, Trophäe halt, na cool. Wollen wir direkt mal speichern hier. Sehr schön. Das bisher geschah. Genau, das Video.
A train
Da sieht
groping
er
and a murder seem to occur simultaneously.
irgendwie anders aus.
Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each. After confronting Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
Schwieriger Fall. Doppelte Anklage. Kapitel 5. Ganz schwierige Nummer, ne? Alter Schwede. Der Fall entwickelt sich mysteriös. Und der zieht das Video immer und immer wieder rein.
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV, though.
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it, too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles. Someone even made a video that made it look like the US president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
Can't guys like you tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
Oh, there are several telltale signs of a video being doctored.
Der weiß es doch bestimmt,
So I
oder?
ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. Wouldn't you know it? Nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
Okay.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
Das könnte natürlich sein, ne?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Vor allem hat er eh noch den gebrochenen Finger, ne? Warum sollten die Mörder den Aufwand betreiben, dieses Video zu verbreiten? Was würde es nutzen? Ja, von denen abzulenken.
Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Okay. So, meiner Fallakte wurden neue Informationen hinzugefügt. Jo. Dankeschön. Ja gut, ne? Rede mit Saori. Was haben wir hier eigentlich? Untersuchen. Das Master-System, ja, da muss ich gleich mal eine Runde zocken. Echt? Eine Runde zocken? Laber, Master-System 2 oder was? Ja, okay. Spiel aus. Spiel auswählen. Alex Kid in... Alter, Lava, echt jetzt? Ja, das wäre wie Mario, ey, geil. Ich komme nicht so. Oh, wie war Boxen? Jetzt. Oh. Damm. Ah, komm, scheiß drauf, ey. Ich will zurück. Ich will zurück. Ich will raus. Alter, ich komme hier nicht mehr raus. Spiel zurücksetzen, beenden. Okay, alles klar. Genug gezockt. Wir müssen arbeiten. So, okay, alles klar. Aber cool, dass man hier auch nochmal eine Runde Sega Master System zocken kann.
Let me get this straight. Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ehara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
Jupp. Okay. Da wollen wir zur Saori. Die gute Frau Anwältin. Gucken, was die so weiß. Verdammt, wir haben schon wieder Tag, ne? Wir können immer noch nicht, wegen dieser UFO-Geschichte da romantieren, verdammt. Da. So. Lady, sie sehen aus, als hätten sie irgendwas verloren. Ist hier irgendwas rum? Ah, warte mal, hier vorne vielleicht. Nee. Ja, dann nicht. So, dann wollen wir los. Ah, Kaito-san ist mit am Start. Okay. Halt! Geh mal aus der Sonne hier. Fallen gelassener Gegenstand. Ah. Das hat wahrscheinlich jemand verloren. Wahrscheinlich der hier. Sir, hallo?
Excuse me,
Aber halt. Ein 10.000 Euro Yen-Schein. Alles klar, hätte ich besser mal behalten. Ja, verdammt. Naja, gut, egal. 10.000 Yen. Was ist das? Achso, hier kommt jetzt rüber. Hä, warte mal, wo muss ich lang? Da lang. Nein. Hier lang. Hä, wieso muss ich... Okay, wo bin ich ja gerade hergekommen? Also egal. Erstmal direkt safe in die falsche Richtung gelaufen. Auf dem Weg. Detektiv im Einsatz. Ah, nee, echt jetzt? Ach komm, warte mal. Wir laufen wieder die 3 Assis hinterher. Ja, komm, Part, Junge. Wo und du? Der andere. Was? Wo ist er? Ach, da. Los, Kaito, hau ihn. Tritt er dem erstmal in die Fresse. Ja, moin. Ja, läuft auf jeden Fall. Alles klar. So, weiter geht's, komm. Wir haben keine Zeit hier. Wir müssen zu Kaito. Ne, zu Sauri. Halt, warte. Das nehmen wir noch mit. Und das hier nehmen wir auch noch mit. Jawohl, Qualitätsdraht. Ey Mädchen, zieh dir mal was Längeres an. So, da sind wir doch schon. Warte mal, wo ist dieses Büro? Hier, ne? Wie kommen wir da rein? Hier. Hinein!
Oh, hold the door, please!
Huh? Mafia, you're here?
It's been too damn long, Mafia-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for Saori?
Ist das jetzt schon
A
wieder?
video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
Ah, Staatsanwältin. Okay. Okay. Wieder eine neue kennengelernt. Mafui vertritt die Staatsanwaltschaft von Tokio und sie ist seit der Uni eng mit Saori befreundet. Ah. 2 talentierte Juristinnen, die sich vor Gericht gegenüberstehen. Die 2 haben schon einen Fanclub.
Are you here about the Ahara case too?
Of course. The prosecutor's office is in total chaos right now, especially the higher-ups.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ahara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ahara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
Alles klar.
There
Hello.
you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafia? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I'm here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
Alright, I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
Alles klar.
What? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ehara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ehara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ehara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Okay.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ehara's trial.
And that is...
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ehara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ehara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ehara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ehara until they're sure the video is real. If they come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ehara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly. None of the detectives are happy about that. Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
Ein Mordvideo verhindert eine Ermittlung, anstatt sie in Gang zu setzen. Vollkommen absurd. Ja, das ist echt absurd, ne? Super krass. Nur weil er jetzt schon wegen sexueller Belästigung verurteilt wird, kann er nicht noch wegen Mordes angeklagt werden.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ehara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ehara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ehara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand.
Mhm.
As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Then you've heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but thanks.
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
Alles klar, die haben uns quasi mehr oder weniger auf den Trichter gebracht. Alter, das ist aber auch krass, ne?
Was Mafuyu-chan cuter than ever, or what? Think maybe it's time to light that flame again, huh?
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that.
Okay. So. Was hast du noch zu sagen?
Yagami-san, we should go see Ehara as soon as possible. I wonder what he'll have to say about the video.
Mafia-kun's pretty popular now, you know. A looker like her, I bet criminals line up for their day in court.
Wahrscheinlich, ja. So, was hast du?
Anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Ahara about that video face to face. Any chance we could see him again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment. It's from Ahara's prison.
What?
Hello? Yes, this is Shirosaki. Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor.
Los, sprich.
That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ahara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How is that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance. That or Ahara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Doc?
Whatever it
Jetzt wird's
is,
aber richtig
it's
krass.
screwing up our plans.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah? I'd like to hear them.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ahara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
Die sexuelle Belästigung oder der Mord? Woran zweifeln wir aktuell mehr? Also ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, ich zweifle persönlich an der sexuellen Belästigung. Was für ein beides? Ich zweifle daran.
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ahara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there. Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ahara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Wir sollten den Fall genau untersuchen. Auf welchem Beweisstück gründet Aharas falsches Alibi? Okay, wenn Aharas Mikoshiba hat, muss an den Beweisen für die Belästigung etwas faul sein. Also ich sage ja, dass er da irgendwie anders aussieht. Freiwilliger Untersuchungsbericht, ja, Fahrkarte. Dieses Beweis zeigen.
This part's still getting to me.
The security footage of Shinjuku Station. We see Ahara pinned down here. The train arriving in the shot there pulled into Shinjuku Station at 9:12 a.m.
What happened to Ahara after he was caught?
Station police restrained him upon arrival, then conducted a trace element inspection. This is where following proper procedure really paid off. Within a relatively short time, they detected fibers on Ahara that matched the victim's underwear.
Got it.
Honestly, everything about this part adds up to me.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. Haben wir da eine Uhrzeit drauf? Nee. Okay, wir gehen die Beweise nochmal alle durch.
This part's still getting to me.
This is one of the eyewitness videos recorded at the crime scene. This is the biggest one, at least in terms of what's been aired on television.
Okay, but just to ask, do we know anything about who was behind the camera?
He's a male restaurant worker who was commuting at the time of the incident.
His video lines up with everything the station's security cameras caught as well.
So, no issues there.
Okay, dann können wir das auch schon mal ausschließen. So, was ist mit den Videos hier?
This part's still getting to me.
The security footage from Ikebukuro Station shows Ahara arriving at the platform around 7:50 a.m. He just stood there for over an hour until boarding the 906 train.
He was looking for a target, right?
Yes, but Ihara says he was deliberating whether to go through with seeing his wife. After all, the two are separated.
Could there be any chance this is an Ahara imposter?
Huh?
Using the hat and shades to make it less obvious? Think about it. If Ahara had a double, he'd be free to murder Mikoshiba at Eugene at 7:30. Then a few hours later, just past 9 o'clock, he swaps places with the stand-in and gropes the victim.
I actually considered that possibility, but there wasn't an opportunity for any sort of swap to occur.
None at all?
See, Ihara was caught on multiple security cameras standing right by the victim as they board the train, and the camera inside the train car continues this unbroken footage. At this point, Ihara gropes the victim, as proven by the trace elements detected. Then once the train arrives at Shinjuku, Ihara flees the scene, and is promptly tackled by passers-by once the victim calls for help. After that, he's brought into police custody, and eventually booked into jail.
Man, I thought you had something there. A stand-in would have really fit the bill.
Habe ich nämlich auch gedacht.
Right? Since we're pretty sure Ahara had accomplices, why not assume one could have been his stand-in?
As we discussed, there was no opportunity for any sort of person swapping to occur. The victim felt a hand reach up into her knee-length skirt, scaring her motionless for the full 6-minute ride to Shinjuku Station.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya, 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ihara's alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a fresh source of info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
Okay, also sind wir doch dann jetzt erstmal hier am Start. Alles klar, also reden wir schon wieder mit so was.
We should have the victim's personal information somewhere on file here. I'll need some time to find it. Feel free to go eat with Kaito-san.
Okay. Schlagen mit Kaito und bin ich die Zeit. Komm, wir gehen was essen, Typ. Oder wir boxen irgendwelche Leute hier weg. Ah, guck mal an.
You think they want something? Bet it's not a friendly hello.
They do look like they mean business.
This Arcade's idea of an ambush? How basic.
Kaito-san, there's more.
Over there, too.
Okay,
Same
gibt's schöne
losers from
Schlägerei.
yesterday. Guess they want to settle the score.
Looks like they rounded up some buddies and waited for us to show.
Well, whatever the hell they want, let's not get Genda-sensei and them involved. Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, gehen wir erstmal um die Ecke und dann prügeln wir uns mit denen wahrscheinlich, ne? Wir gehen erstmal. Schlagwort erhalten, Stalker, aha. So, okay, wo soll man denn hingehen? Ich dachte eigentlich, warte mal, kann ich irgendwo... Nee. Kann ich hier irgendwo meine Leiste sehen? Ja, die ist voll. Okay, alles klar. Aber wir könnten auch noch mal ganz kurz... Du hast einen neuen Skill? Freigeschaltet, yeah. Diese Gesundheit, was? Ex-Verstärkung. Erhöht den Schaden von Ex-Aktionen während Ex-Boost. Oh ja, komm, nehmen wir direkt mit. Ist direkt mal gekauft, ne, würde ich sagen. Was haben wir hier noch? Nummer 1 nehmen wir dann auch noch. Jawohl. Zack, Dankeschön. Nehmen wir direkt schon mal mit. So, ach, hier komme ich gleich weiter, okay. Der tolle Wurst, ich wollte hier was... Ach, hier. Schönen guten Tag, was gibt's denn Leckeres zu essen? So, können wir überhaupt was essen? Ja, komm, hier eine kleine Portion Nudeln, oder? Oder? Wie kann ich das bestellen? Kauf bestätigen, ja. Jawohl.
Starving.
Dankeschön.
Pretty tasty, thanks.
So. Wisst ihr, was ich immer noch nicht gefunden habe? Diese blöden Rosen. Oder Blumen, Rosen waren das, glaube ich, ne? Die müssen wir noch irgendwo checken. Ne? Wo soll ich überhaupt hinlatschen? Das ist mal eine andere Frage. Ich weiß es nicht. Entferne dich von der Anwaltskanzlei. Ah, okay, jetzt sollten wir weit genug weg sein, alles klar.
Alright, I'm getting fed up with this shit.
Ja, wer hätte
Why
das
haven't they
gedacht?
made a move yet? It's like they're waiting for something.
Whatever it is, they're taking their sweet-ass time. Hey! Quit dicking around and come get some!
Alles klar,
What
da
the
ist
hell?
das.
They're just gonna keep stalking us?
Nope. Thanks for waiting, assholes. Shit.
Was ist denn du für einer, Junge?
Let me guess. You're RK too?
Bastard went straight for our heads. Are you nuts, guy?
Shut your mouth.
Ja, Digga. Jetzt gibt's das Maul. Paf, Junge. Au. Komm her, du doof. Ciao. So, waren die das? Okay, alles klar. Die sind schon mal fertig. So, komm mal her. Freund Jochen. Bam, Junge. Schmeiß ich euch beide darüber. Ach Mann, ey. Immer das mit der Ex-Leiste, ne? Kannst mit deinem scheiß Messer hier kommen, das ist voll, ne? Kannst du mal komplett knicken. Hey, meine Fans, danke, hey. Autogramme gibt später. Was war das denn für Luftkoteletts? Ah, und der Doof steht immer noch da hinten. Ja, komm jetzt, Jung. Ja, ja. Wahrscheinlich.
Not out of the woods just yet.
Und hinter uns stehen noch mehr.
Damn. They really went all out on the backup. Is the whole town RK now or something?
Doc, we should probably get gone before the cops roll in.
Why? It's not our fault we're getting jumped.
Naja, okay, schauen wir mal, ne, wie es weitergeht. Mit der RK. Die da voll den Stress machen.
Guess their plan was to come at us in waves. I've about had it with this crap.
Yeah. At this rate, we won't be meeting Sari-san and the others. Wouldn't want to drag them into this.
Point. So why not hit RK at home?
Yeah?
Why not? Soma and Akutsu are at the top, and they probably remember me. I'll just ask them real nice to keep their goons off our back. Unless you want to keep dealing with these fucking scrubs.
I'm fine with making a house call. Any idea where it is?
Yeah, a club in the back of Theater Square. Used to be RK exclusive. Nowadays, I hear they let in thugs from all over. I admit, I'm kind of curious.
Okay, wir sollen also... Oh, ey, gehen wir auf den Weg. Zum Club. Ah, Moment, ich muss das mal hier aufräumen. Ching, jawohl. Mann, hör doch mal auf zu rennen, ey, Alter. Ruhig mal. Ja, da würde ich sagen, machen wir aber hier erstmal ein Folgenende, bevor wir in den Club da gehen. Und dann mischen wir mal den Rest der Bande da hinten auf, weil die gehen mir echt hart auf den Nerv. Entschuldigung, Lady, geh auf Seite. Und ja, schauen wir mal. Ich bedanke mich auf jeden Fall erstmal fürs Zusehen. Wir gucken, wie das dann auch mit Ehara weitergeht. Also sehr verdächtig die ganze Nummer, ne, würde ich sagen. Schauen wir mal. Wir werden es rausfinden, wir lassen uns überraschen. Lady, gehen Sie mal weg, ich bin mich hier am Unterhalten, Sie brauchen nicht zu lauschen. Ich glaube es, ja. Bist du besoffen oder was? Soll ich auch noch mal eine ziehen oder was? Geh weiter hier. Ja. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen. Hoffe, euch hat die Folge gefallen. Gerne kommentieren, bewerten. Natürlich auch gerne kostenlos abonnieren, wenn ihr dabei bleiben wollt und wissen wollt, wie das jetzt hier mit Ehara weitergeht. Und mit den Köpfen da hinten. Schauen wir mal. Ich bedanke mich und sag mal, bis demnächst. Ciao, ciao.